One of the things pissing me off right now is the fact that Democrats and Republicans are both using the Epstein victims to cover up the true extent of Epstein itself. That the case spreads deep within children's services, not just New Jersey, but across the country. That politicians and the Bush administration, more specifically, were auctioning children off to homes and other things that led to sexual abuse, and that it was all part of the scheme, and that we came across in some of these systems many victims of higher ups, like in Hollywood and Epstein Island and other things, that not all of them are dead, right? And that's the thing. They keep giving the impression like it's mountains of bodies, like hundreds of thousands of bodies, and yet the people are literally walking amongst us completely unaware in many cases that they are the victims of Epstein's entire network of human trafficking, and that children's services in the United States was the means in which they facilitated a vast majority of their victims. My first foster home was a Reyes Duesta, a Filipino man, single, green card holder, right? Because this is what they were doing. They were bringing people in and giving them children where they were sexually abusing them, and then placing them into systems that conditioned them, right? So as to make sure that they had all the trauma that was needed to match the conditioning that was similar to the Gate Project and the human experimentations of MK Ultra. So what the victim said on the island when they were shoving her in the closet was true. They shoved me in a closet. That's Somerset Hills. That was their disciplinary program, right? They hid it from other inspectors, acting as if none of the kids ever go in there. And yet there was a bench sitting right inside that closet with no room to move. They are always, bro, Democrats and Republicans are both lying on this. And if they're not willing to actually talk about the real situation, like the true situation, then it's time for a total political blackout. It's time to isolate all the politicians from the American people, completely cut them off from any conversation and any narrative until they talk about the real story. And the real story is not just the people that they personally assaulted, it's about the hundreds of thousands of children that they auctioned around. It's about the Bush administration that literally sent agents like the CIA, kind of like how Donald Trump sent ICE, sent the CIA,